First stop is our nominee Ling Ling. She currently works as an administrator for Beautiful Gate Foundation. Enjoy this interview.
Ling Ling currently works as an administrator at the Beautiful Gate Foundation in PJ. She suffers from muscular dystrophy, a disease where her muscles become weaker each day. This young lady from the town of Sungai Rambai lives to inspire others who are born with disability to find hope and to learn to be independent.
And the people look at this family is something like it's a curse. So 会被远离啦，就说even 去学校出去的好，都给人家没有人要跟我做朋友这样子。Of course I never cry in front of them. I feel no friend. I want to go out and do whatever I can and show that I can. I always pray. I believe people say you pray, God will heal you. You pray. Really, if you got the heart to pray, one time you will be healed. When I go to the shopping mall or other places, still the people look at me and call me, introduce me. There's the good place I can recover my leg, my hand. How do you think you want to go to a place? I ask my father to bring you over there. Only the word I answer her, sorry, I don't want. I trust God's creation. Yeah, I talk to the person. I know from the word from the Bible that you have made by the God. You create by the God. My creation is one to glory God's one to glory God's name. Something like that in the books. Yeah, this word give me a lot of strength. Only this word. Yeah. So from this word I continue my life. Yeah. They can use God's eyes to look at all the people. This is what I hope. Because every people are God's creation. So even the environment. So we have to use God's eyes to look at every people, each thing. They want to say, oh, you are disabled, then they don't have the God's eyes to look at all the things. Even you face a lot of difficulty, you really have to cover it. You want to give up. Overcome it.
Next stop, Shaveetha. She is currently studying at Life College where this interview was conducted.
Shaveetha, a cheerful and helpful young lady, whose outlook in life came from the lessons which she learned when she was struck with an unknown disease that made her semi-paralyzed in the year 1999. She was miraculously healed and managed to sit for her SPM and scored a grade 1 despite having suffered amnesia.
Yeah, there was a time where, because when doctors really couldn't find out what was going on, you do get discouraged. I think it's basically human feeling. I thank God that I had a teacher, my English teacher at that time, and my parents, who always reminded me that don't give up. Never ever give up. My mom was she was hard on me. My dad was the softer side, who was like, okay lah, pamper me a bit. But my mom, even when the days when I couldn't move, she would just ignore. So at first I was a bit hurt. I was like, I can't move and why is she ignoring me, I'm like, Ma, you're supposed to have the soft heart, gentle heart and move me around. And she's like, no, get up yourself and move. And I'm like, I can't move. She's like, no, get up yourself and move. But then it struck me, and I had a teacher who used to see me when I was well. My English teacher at that time, he used to see me when I was well, and he was like, hey, where's the person who likes to fight? Where's the person who loves to argue? When I have one question, you always have two to tell me. Where's all those things? So holding with these three people who really encouraged me, I really look back to God. I guess persistence, perseverance, and believing in yourself, and ultimately believing in God. Never give up on yourself, and never ever look down on yourself. Because when you begin to look down on yourself, everything around you seems to go down. But when you begin to look at yourself as someone, you don't need to be number one. But as long as you pick up yourself and you're willing to push forward in whatever obstacles, you're a winner by yourself. Everyone taking the time to understand each other. Not just you understand me first, no, but I take the time to understand another person. Then I see that people will actually begin to open up and show the love that you actually need among themselves.
Hey, if fashion is your thing, then Yasmeen is your gal. Check her out.
Yasmeen Zainal. Despite her petite frame, she's loud and outstanding in her own vibrant way. She went through a lot of difficulties, especially financially, when building up her fashion brand name 069. She launched her t-shirt collection for the first time on the 22nd of July 2006, where she had to contact and convince different venues to host her launch, as well as the media and public to attend. 300 people came to the event, in which she organized all by herself.
At the end of my diploma, and then I started to design and everything, so I decided, why don't I do a t-shirt collection? But I didn't think to open a label. I just did that for fun, you know.
I were to probably, sum her up in one word, right? It's probably she's all about colors.
And then I started to browse through the internet, finding about fashion design and everything. And I found that I really loved it. You know, when I talk about it, I really get all excited about it. Sometimes they're like, they diss me for being like half Indian or something. Yeah, mixed Indian, or being a Malay. So you know, some other races will think, she's a Malay and everything. So they won't support me because of the race that I am. Or
she knows how to take life easy, and she enjoys life. At the same time, also work hard on her dreams, her passions.
The motto that I live by since I was small, because it's, if nobody's perfect, then I must be nobody. Having because of the feeling that you get when you get to achieve something. Getting Malaysians to support Malaysians. I found that Malaysians, they like to condemn each other instead of supporting each other. There are a lot of good musicians here, and there are a lot of good designers here. Not just fashion, it's interior designing and everything. But people don't support them. We have so many races and so many backgrounds, so it should be much more various, more things. So it should be much, because there are not much countries that have so many races in one place. For Malaysia to actually be much more well known, it should start from Malaysia itself. Yeah.